biggest opportunity of 2026 isn't AI, isn't crypto or real estate, but it's something much more powerful than that. It's you, your story, your skills, and your passion. For the first time in history, normal people, not businesses, not big corporations or entrepreneurs, are able to take the things that they love and turn it into a business that impacts the world. And here's the crazy bit. The tools that you use have never been easier to use. The cost has never been lower, and the demand has never been higher than this. The real question is, will you take this opportunity or will you let it pass you by? We live in a time where the barrier to entry to enter almost any business or industry has gone down to almost zero because of all the technological advancements in AI and softwares that allow you to just make the process so much easier. Before starting an online store back then, you needed a team to be able to code the website. Now, all you need is $1 and a Shopify account. Before starting a software, you needed a team of skilled software engineers to be able to make a good software for you. Now, if you know how to prompt ChatGPT well, you can make a software much easier. And if you have a passion or something that you enjoy doing that can help somebody else in their life, I need you to watch this video until the end, because this opportunity could just absolutely change your life in the coming time. But this can only happen if you take this seriously. And exactly why is 2026 so much more different than every other year that's come? Because in the past, you needed money, connections, and skills to be able to start a business online. And it's gotten to the point where today all you need is Wi-Fi connection and a smartphone. And it's even gotten to the point where teenagers are able to compete against big heads in already established industries only if they know how to package their value well. That's because AI plus online tools equals leverage. And what exactly do I mean by leverage? I mean that AI has basically given you the ability to be able to do all the things that massive businesses needed massive teams and big budgets to do for free and seamlessly. Things like the fact that AI can make copywriting for you, make designs, it can edit videos for you, it can give you business plans that actually work. The fact that it codes for you doesn't mean that you need to learn the coding language. You don't need to be a massive tech genius to be able to even make your own website. And then you have things like social media, which are able to give you free advertising. And with all these advancements in technology, we are in what they call the gold rush stage. And what do I mean by the gold rush stage? At a certain period of time in the gold standard, the only thing that was ever really sought after was gold. Everything that was ever sought after was gold because it was the only means to currency. And then even the same thing in the .com bubble. Everybody wanted .com domains on the internet so they could have online presence. This is where we're about to go into now with all this technological advancements in AI. Yes, AI will take jobs, but it'll give you the opportunity to build something more on the internet. Just like the early days of the internet in the 2000s or social media in 2016. 2026 is going to be known as the year where normal creators, normal people like you and me are going to end up becoming businessmen because of this massive opportunity. And the thing is, with these kind of eras in time, the window is open for all opportunity, but it doesn't stay open forever. So then how are you going to turn your passion into a profitable business? And before I answer this question for you, there are myths that I need to break in our minds. The fact that people think that your passion cannot become profit. The truth is, your passion is your energy. It's the fuel that makes you consistent. Businesses don't die because the idea is bad. They die because their founder quits, or else they've lost faith in the business, or they've lost faith in the business. This is because passion keeps you in the game long enough to win. And for you to be able to make money with your passion, you need to be able to know the ways on how to do it with this new era that we're in. I also made a video over here with a step-by-step framework on how you're able to turn your passion into a profitable income. But finish this video first and then go watch that one later. But just to briefly summarize this, there's only 4 real frameworks that you can do to make your passion into income. And that's firstly to identify your profitable passion, package it into an offer, build a minimum viable brand, and tell your story online. And I promise you, with all of these things, if you can put all 4 of these actions into your life, one day you'll be able to say, I have built a business out of the things that I enjoy. And just to prove to you guys that this is actually real, I'm going to show you proof that this actually works. Because there's already people out there that are doing this. And I'm going to be showing you this example with everyday people. You have people like teachers selling lesson plans online, making a side hustle with their passion and the things that they're good at. You have students turning their study guides into digital study guides that they can sell online. You also have people like stay-at-home parents selling fitness courses to people that want to achieve the same goals. You also have people like photographers selling their photography presets online so other photographers can use that in their own film. You have people making hundreds and thousands of dollars teaching people how to use Microsoft Office like Excel and Word and Power. Or if not that, they're showing them how to even prompt ChatGPT. And just to put the nail in the wood, I'm going to be reading you guys a case study. One woman started selling a journaling PDF for $10. She wasn't famous, she didn't have a following, but she said her story consistently. And within a year, she had sold thousands of copies. That's the new economy. And this is the massive opportunity that we have in our hands right now in these coming years. But the unfortunate thing is that not everybody will do it. They'll say things like, oh, I don't know enough, I'm not an expert, or who's even going to buy this? But here's the big advantage. You don't need to be an expert. And all you need is just to be one or a few steps ahead of the person that you're trying to teach. Let's make an example with fitness. Let's say you just finished being a beginner in the gym. You've learned quite a few things. You know how to diet and you've known how to build up your physique. Let's imagine these other beginners out there in the world that don't know how to do the things that you know how to do. You could package these things into an online ebook and sell it to them and give them the ability to know what you know. And that doesn't even mean you're on the top. You're not some crazy bodybuilder or massive calisthenics athlete. You're just somebody that's gone through the first bit and can teach everybody else that's in their first bit as well. While 90% of people that wait on this say they'll do it later or tomorrow, the 10% that put action into this will see real results by the end of 2026. And when they go into 2027, they'll see that all their hard accumulated work would have been not for nothing. And with all of this information given to you guys, how are you guys going to start? How are you going to take your passion, something that you enjoy doing, and turn it into a business that can absolutely change your life? And it starts off with this practical roadmap. Write down 5 passions or skills that you enjoy doing on a daily basis. Circle the one that solves a problem people would pay for. Create a small, simple offer, like an ebook, a one-on-one, or even a workshop. And share your story daily online and show your people, your audience, that this is achievable. And after that, get your first sale, learn, and after that, adjust and scale. And what I want to say, don't worry about perfection. The first product will always be a mess. The first video will always flop, and your first sale will feel like an absolute win. And not only that, will be proof that your concept will work. And for all of this, why does this matter? Why does this matter to you, and why does this have to change your life? And this is because it's not always about money. It's about the freedom that you'll get at the end of the day. It'll be freedom on how you get to choose to spend your own time, freedom to spend more moments with your family, and freedom to wake up excited for work you actually love. The biggest regret that most people get is the fact that they didn't get to start early. It's like how people regret missing out on Bitcoin. And in these coming years, as we're still in 2025, 2026 is going to be the biggest opportunity for you to be able to make money from the things that you love. But the real question is, are you going to take it, or are you going to be like everybody else and let this opportunity slip you by? The internet has given you the opportunity to turn your passions and the thing that you love doing into an income. The only real question is, are you going to take it? It's because there'll always be an audience that needs your help. There'll always be somebody that needs your information. And there'll always be somebody that is willing to pay to receive that kind of information, to change and fix the problem that they have in their lives. The only thing left is your decision. What will you do before 2026 comes and this opportunity is in full road? Will you take it, or will you just sit back and watch everybody else from the sidelines change their life? And if you want to be one of the people that are going to change their life with digital products in 2026, I've started a newsletter where I'll be teaching you guys in that newsletter how to be able to take the things that you love and turn it into a business that'll revolutionize the world. But this can only happen if you take it seriously.